Have you ever had the Bananas Foster from Wilmington or Kansas City ribs? Now you can either make them or go get them. Welcome to the all-new Keystone Cougar 25 FKD. If you're a foodie, this is your RV because it's 29 feet 11 inches, roughly 7,000 pounds dry, but features a gorgeous front kitchen, awesome entertainment area with hidden pantry space, pass-through bathroom, and a master suite that's going to make anybody envious. And starting up front with this front kitchen, you got tons of countertop space with great views, a refrigerator that's funky fresh, and cabinet space galore. Right away when you walk into the 25 FKD, the thing that pretty much took my breath away was the layout. They've done front kitchen models before, but this one has kind of been a little bit redesigned. Pressed surface countertop space with the drop down here, not only giving you buffet or coffee station space, but tons of prep space. Your sink is stainless steel and undermounted with a high-rise sprayer. But take a look at my front cap window. I mean, come on, man. You can't pass that up. Being able to prep and cook while looking at the sunset, the sunrise, the beach, grandma's backyard, and her clothesline with all that stuff flapping around, that is an amazing time. Add that to the fact that you got pantry space and storage space galore. Okay, well, that you can't open both at the same time, but good spot here. Good spot there. Little cubby space here, so if you needed a spice rack, that's going to be a good spot for it. Flush-mounted Furion microwave, as well as a recessed 3-burner cooktop down below your range hood. This is a high output on the front with the grill-style grate, so moving the pots and pans around is going to be a little bit easier, too, because of the way that it's set up. Add that to the fact that I got a 16-inch oven to make my ribs or my shrinky-dinks, and to store my pots and pans. Everything that you're going to find inside the 25 FKD is solid wood, ball-bearing guides, and it's got this nice glazed appearance. But the refrigerator, check this out. So if you're outside, I know it's going to be a little bright right now, but let's say I'm out here and I want to grab a juice box. I can open it this way, grab it, and go back out. But if I'm in here and prepping, I can open it this way, grab it, and go. So giving you that functionality, sure, it's not a necessity, but you got it there. And your freezer is down below. Add that to the fact that this 10.7 cubic foot fridge freezer combo is also 12 volt. You can run it while going down the road. And all your commands for everything that you need is right here. Your HVAC controls for your 15K BTU AC with that blade distribution system, which gets you about 30% more effective cooling. And your high output furnace that's at 35,000 BTU can be controlled there. You want to set the mood, maybe put on some Barry White, some of that Electric Love Orchestra. You got a dimmer switch for your main lights in here. Very nice. And your command panel is here as well. Run out both your slides as well as your awning. Check your tanks, which on this one you got 54, 60, and 30 are your tanks, fresh, gray, and black. Got tank heaters for when you're going down the road. Those 12 volt pads will make sure your tanks don't freeze. And of course, run out your awning lights. Very nice flow and setup. Now let's talk about what are you going to do when you enjoy that meal that you just prepped. Now I'm thinking about those Kansas City ribs. And I want some manigot from Little Italy. Having a travel trailer means you can go get it if you want it. Or having all this space means you can prep it. Right here is where you're going to enjoy eating it. On the off-camp side is your super slide, housing my booth dinette with plush overstuffed cushions, dream legs, aka not there, and oversized panoramic windows with the side skirting, the wood balance, and my roller shades. Now the windows do open up even in the slides across from each other, which if you take a look at it, you pretty much only have about 10 inches where there is no window. So very good light, very great cross breeze. Plus all your LED lights are going to be recessed. And if you do need additional storage, drawers under the booth dinette on ball bearing guides. Absolutely love that. And when you want to chill and watch some entertainment, I got heat, I got massage on my pillow top recliners with cup holders, as well as a little storage spot right there, right across from my TV, which is on a swivel, with my Furion sound bar, my 5K BTU fireplace, multi-flame, multi-light setting. But I know what you're saying. Chris, we have so much stuff we like to cook. Where are we going to put all those cans of beans and Rotel and Velveeta? This also doubles as a hidden pantry. So the space, nice and deep. You got the light, you got another GFCI outlet. Great spot for your bags if you need it, maybe even a broom. And the hanger right here for your coats, whatever you need. Now, another great thing about this 25 FKD is the separation of space. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you do have guests staying with you, because that booth dinette does reduce down into a sleeper, having a separation of space to me is imperative because we have separate rooms in our home. Why not in our RV? So your pass-through bathroom features double pocket doors, oversized countertop space, undermounted sink, porcelain bowl, plus oversized shower. Check out the room that I got here. Thanks to the skylight. I mean, now I got 81 inches of clearance because of the barrel ceilings in the Cougar, but look at this extra space that I have here. So if you're like me, you got a giant head, no problem. Pewter on my shower controls, and my shower door is retractable, which also gives me more space coming and going. Across from that on the campsite is going to be my high-rise porcelain bowl with foot flush. Angled right here, so I'm not cramped. I got good countertop space. Once again, that's thermoformed. And my sink is undermounted, so I don't have that seal up top that'll get dirty and chip off. Plus, if I need to clean stuff, I can actually just brush it into the sink. Oversized medicine cabinet with more space and hangers. But the coup de Gracie, baby, is going to be your primary suite. Let me show you that bad boy. Not only does your primary bedroom have its own private entry, you got a huge wardrobe, bed and a slide, and the only thing missing is a fireplace, but I'm splitting hairs. Queen size bed over here on the off-camp side in its own slide. Now, I am not a fan of when they put the side railing or the quote-unquote nightstand space that low beside the bed, because I'm going to roll over. I sleep with my elbows out. I'm going to knock it. So just watch for that. But other than that, beautiful. Inverted outlets, because the 25 FKD also comes with the Solar Flex Protect on it. So you got a 220 watt solar panel up there and your solar charge controller. It's prepped for inverter, so get that popped in. These outlets will run off the power of the sun. Also, get the lithium batteries. It'll help. Storage up top. Look at the strut supported storage I have underneath, but look at my wardrobe. This is a little bit redonkulous. You got those hideaway hinges, a custom calling card of the Keystone Cougar line. I have drawers underneath for whatever I need to put because they're maximizing my storage space down here, but I could put pretty much my whole entire closet in here. And when you're talking about a coach that is temperature rated 0 to 100 degrees, I could probably use that because that is some deep season camping. Great for the couple that says, hey, I want to do some cooking myself, but at the same time, yes, I would like to travel down to Little Havana and try an actual Cuban sandwich down there. Or I want to go to Texas and try some of Aaron Franklin's brisket. Why not? You got the coach to do it. You got the kitchen to make it after you've tried it. Now, let's go outside. On the outside of your Keystone Cougar 25 FKD, you're going to find some pretty nice features like anti-lock brakes, heated and enclosed underbelly, some pretty good storage, and an extra large awning. But up front, that's where you're going to see some camp conveniences like a power tongue jack, help you get set up quicker as well as hitch up quicker, twin 20-pound LP tanks, oversized battery box, and the Gigi box. This is something Keystone put on their RVs a few years ago that I really think helps make camping easier. It's pretty much just a protected cover for your disconnects. Your wiring's not exposed to the elements, and it's easier to cut it off. But since this also has the Solar Flex Protect on it, you're able to trickle charge that battery while not draining power. And take a look at that front cap. This is what I was talking about with the privacy window in there. So while you're cooking your ribs, you're trimming your brisket, you can do everything you need, and they won't be able to see all the secrets that you put in your sauce. Plus, you got the multi-state running lights, fiberglass molded cap that's going to help with that aerodynamic towing, aka give you less wind resistance. This I thought was pretty cool. So inside here is a door big enough to fit a cooler, but the space might not be able to accommodate it. But you do have a storage shelf here. There's your inverter prep, as well as your solar charge controller and the disconnect for that. And probably one of the most important things you're going to have in an RV, you're set up for tire pressure monitoring on this. Whatever RV you get, please get that. And add that to the fact that if you want to run your awning out while you're outside, you got the controls and the pass-through storage to do it. That's pretty sweet, right? You got your light controls, as well as your Key TV multi-source connection and an inverted outlet if you want to set up some outside entertainment. Stab jacks in the front and the back, those are powered. You got a rocker switch over on the off-camp side, which we'll show you here in a minute. Heated and enclosed underbelly, solid steps leading me into the entry points. Extra large awning with the light strip. Right there is my marine grade speakers that really thump when you're at the campsite. And probably one of the best things that you're going to get on the Keystone Cougar line that you won't really see, but you'll feel, anti-lock brakes. Yes, your RV has ABS on it. Add that to the fact that those are Goodyear Endurance tires with the Dexter Easy Lube axles. I'm going to go hands up on that. Some of the best you can get in the industry. Solid steps in the rear leading into the primary bedroom. 4x4 sewer hose, spare tire, plus you got a backup camera prep and a ladder up there, just making this coach pretty freaking awesome. But let me show you something on the off-camp side that I think will help. Because when you're talking about setting up at the campsite, you want to make sure that it's easy to do. So right over here on the off-camp side is your AKA external command center. So you got your city water connection, black tank flush, sprayer port for your outside shower, as well as your Key TV multi-source connector. And right here are the rocker switches for your stab jacks. Now, what's cool about the Key TV is it's a smart connector. So you plug into cable or satellite, it's going to know which is which and give you that signal so you're not chasing cables. But man, 29 feet 11 inches, 7,000 pounds dry. This is the couples coach of couples coaches. So if you've been dreaming about having some of those delicacies from all over the country, now you can go get them. And once you get them, you can pop in the kitchen and figure out how to make them yourself while in the same area. Foodies, this is your RV. And you can pick up the 25 FKD at your local Camping World or at rv.campingworld.com. Leave me some comments down below and let me know, what'd you like about this beauty? What'd you not like about it? Because we love hearing from you. And also, please click like, subscribe, and notify. So the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. And if you're saying, hey, Chris, you got a couple more options for us to look at, I got you covered there too. But thank you for joining me for the 25 FKD. I'm Chris Young, and I'll see you soon.